ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Actually. Oh, should I curl it like the bowler hat guy?
No! What is going on? What is going on?
Hat. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ethan.
I'm Alyssa.
And welcome to our tiny home. So when you first walk in, you see the living room, and this is the part of the house that we probably spend the most time in.
You actually see the kitchen when you first look in, and then if you look to your right, then there's the living room.
Yeah, but our kitchen and living room are...
You see the kitchen
The same
and living
thing.
room. Say kitchen and living room.
Our kitchen and living room are connected, so when you first walk in, you see the kitchen and living room. Anyways, we spend probably most of our time in the living room. Our living room consists of our TV area and our desk area and our kitchen. So everything that we do basically on a daily basis besides sleep happens in this one room. We have a dining table and two couches, one of which is a couch that has two extendable legs, and then one of them is a couch that folds out into a bed for when we have guests. It also has a TV. A TV.
A TV.
It has a TV, and which we've connected our Xbox and our Switch to, which we mainly use the Xbox just for watching movies, but every once in a while we play games on it.
I watch movies.
Yeah, you watch movies.
And TV.
And TV.
Because we don't actually have TV. I just use it for Netflix.
Yeah. The house also has this beautiful fireplace that we love. It's Alyssa's favorite part about the house.
It's my favorite feature. It changes colors. The rocks change colors, and then the flames change colors, and you can pick whatever color you want. And it also gives off heat for the winter. Not that it gets that cold out here because we live in the desert, but
True.
we still get snow sometimes, so.
Yeah. So moving on from the living room area into our kitchen area. In the kitchen, one of the reasons that we loved this house so much and why we went with this style of trailer for our tiny house is because it has an island where the sink is, which gives us more countertop space, as well as a full countertop area over by the door. And that allows us to set up our Keurig and our toaster and my record player. And there's lots of added cabinet space in that area because of that little countertop space.
Yeah, and without that countertop space, we would be pretty much wrecked in the area of storage.
Yep.
We barely have enough storage as it is.
True.
And that's about the only thing that saves us in the storage aspect.
Yeah. So then going on from there, what used to be our dining space, we've now converted into an office space. It's where Alyssa does schoolwork when she's in school and where I play games and edit videos. We knew that we wanted an office space, and the only way to do that was to convert our living area into more of a dining room and living area, and then have that little nook be our office space.
Yeah, and we're actually in the process, well, by we, I mean Ethan, is in the process of making us a coffee table that actually raises up and opens to be a dining room table so that we can get rid of the eyesore that's in the middle of our room right now. You forgot to mention my favorite feature about the kitchen, which is our full-size fridge.
Yeah, the kitchen has a full-size fridge and a pretty decent-sized oven too.
And you very, very rarely find a full-size fridge in a camper, let alone a decent-sized oven that I can actually fit a normal, like, pan in, and we can actually fit like a huge Walmart pizza in the oven, which is amazing. Not that we can eat the whole thing, but
we try.
We try.
One of my favorite features about this house is that we have so many windows, as you can see in this living area. We have windows on almost every wall, sometimes multiple windows per wall.
Yeah.
It gives us a lot of natural light, a lot of views out to the mountains. We get to watch the sunset and the sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
That is a huge bonus to this camper.
The only downfall though is that they're one pane windows, so all of the heat gets in. And we got married in middle of June, and so when we got back out here after getting married, dead middle of the summer in the California desert. And those of you who visited Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley area, 29 Palms, know that it is one of the worst times. So we kept all of our windows closed for a good couple months because it was just so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally are able to open our windows and have all the blinds up and be able to actually enjoy the light.
Yeah, having the windows open now has been a great added joy to living in here.
Makes it feel so much bigger.
It does. It does. So from the kitchen, as you head down the hallway, on the right is a bathroom. The bathroom, another reason that we loved this style of camper was because the bathroom is quite large. We actually have space enough in there to get dressed and get ready. And the shower is big enough for me, being a giant, so that helps.
Yeah, besides you have to put your head in the skylight.
Besides having to put my head in the skylight, of course.
He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Right? 6'5"?
Yep.
Yeah.
6'5".
It's a nice sized bathroom. Not that we can both be in there at the same time. We can definitely not get ready at the same time. So it helps that he wakes up much earlier than I do. And it makes life a little bit more functional.
On that wall in the hallway right before the bathroom, we have all of our controls. We had a black water tank, a gray water tank, a fresh water tank, and another gray water tank. So there's lots of storage in the bathroom. The cabinets are quite deep. The medicine cabinet, we keep all of our normal toiletries for everyday use in there. Really works well for what we need it for, it just being the two of us. So heading on from the bathroom into the farthest back part of the camper is our bedroom, and we actually have a California king bed in our bedroom, which was huge when we decided to buy this. Because I'm so tall, having a bed long enough for me and big enough for the two of us to sleep in comfortably was a big selling point for us, and one of the big reasons that we bought the camper. We have a big wardrobe that we're able to fit almost all of our clothes in, and store anything that we need to underneath the clothes. There's an area underneath that is just kind of storage space. And then we also have a storage space underneath the bed, which is really nice as well. We also have a large closet that we hang all of our tall garments in, as well as our fancy dress or our formal dress. And then we also keep our couple things stored on the shelf that's in there, and then some of my bows and other hunting stuff, and then our mop and vacuum.
Yep.
So before we end the video, we just wanted to say something super quick that kind of entails our last video and why we haven't done an update yet. But our last video was about puppy prepping and how we were gonna get a dog. and we ended up getting the dog. We had him for one night. The breeder told us, hey, if you decide that you're not ready for puppy ownership, just give me a call. We'll take the dog back because we want it to go to the best home possible. After having the dog for a day, and
we absolutely loved him.
Loved the dog.
He was the sweetest thing on the planet. It wasn't even that. Nope. The first night was not really that hard at all.
Oh.
And the first day with him wasn't really that hard at all. He was an amazing dog.
Yeah. But we woke up the next morning and realized we live in a small house, and the dog that we had gotten was a working breed that is designed for hunting, and he had a ton of energy, was always going to have a ton of energy, and we realized we sometimes work 10-hour days, and I work 10-hour days pretty consistently. We live in a small home, and this dog would probably end up being kenneled a lot. And when it wasn't kenneled, we have family scattered across the entirety of the US, and we love to travel and see them all the time, so the dog would probably end up being watched by strangers a lot.
More than seeing us.
Yeah, the dog may end up spending more time with people that weren't us than it did with us. And really coming to that realization after spending some time with the dog was so heartbreaking for both of us that we decided, for the dog's benefit, that we were gonna bring him back and give him an opportunity at a different life, a life with a family that was home more often, that would have time to have him out of the kennel hopefully on most of the day, have kids maybe that would love and play with him constantly. We decided that it was going to be better for the dog.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy decision to come to. We had a really, really hard time making that decision, and because we fell in love with him, and it was so hard to come to the realization that we were gonna have to give him back because we couldn't be selfish and do what we wanted to do, more so what he needed, and he needed to be with someone who could actually take care of him and play with him 24/7 versus being put in a kennel and not being able to be with his family. Because with the breed that he was, his sole goal was to please him, to be loved and to make his parents feel loved, and we couldn't give it to him.
No. And so we decided to give him a shot at a new life. But we wanted to update you guys because we know we made a video about puppy prepping and we weren't just going to take it down. So we just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and that's really all about that.
There will be a puppy in the future.
Someday.
Not right now, or even maybe in the next year, but someday.
Alright guys, I think that's about all for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the tour of our home. Since you'll be seeing so much of it, we thought it would be a good intro type of video to the channel, for you guys to know, how we live on a daily basis. And give you more context to future videos. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's free and it's easy, and it supports us so that we can make more videos. And if you want to be notified whenever a new video comes out from our channel, go ahead and hit the notification button right next to the subscribe button, and it'll send you a notification every time we post. We love you guys. We hope you're having an amazing day. Have an amazing week, and we'll see you next weekend.
God bless.